I made a web page to help me write lyrics. It's a text editor with only a few functions, but I really love the functions and I think you're gonna love them too. Let's dive into it. Okay, so the first cool thing is that it's a black editor with green text. Yeah, for me, I really love it because often I write lyrics in the bed late at night. And when I use Word or some other kind of text editor, then I'm blown away by the light because the background is white. And with this, my eyes are just like at peace and everything is good. And I don't feel like destroying my sleep by writing lyrics. And for me, that's actually a really, really big thing. So that's one thing I like. Another thing I really love is these 3 buttons at the bottom. Adjectives, similar, rhyme. And how they work is that you select a word, double press it, and then you can select similar, and it will show you similar words. So I choose special, extraordinary, exceptional, limited. Or I can change yesterday and see if there's any adjectives. Same yesterday. And just by reading it out loud, same yesterday. It's like, it just like creates new sentences and I love it. Watching, what can we have before? Worth watching, carefully watching, bird watching. And then of course we have the rhyme. So I wouldn't be right here. Ear. I think this is cool. This has really helped me because before I was always switching between tabs and now it's just all integrated and I'm like, thank you myself. Thank you, Johan. But try it out and let me know how it feels. We just have a falling microphone, I think. Okay, but then another function, which is one of the main reasons to why I did this, because in my creator sessions, I wanted an editor which had a built-in timer. So when I press the reset timer, there is a countdown. 1, go. And it's a 5 minutes counter because writing lyrics for 5 minutes is easy. And you can do so much writing in 5 minutes. And then when you have written in 5 minutes, you have just like succeeded. You have like done something, you won. And it's just so great when you're writing lyrics that you don't have to like write until you're done. You don't have to write until you have written something good. It's just like 5 minutes and then you can feel good about yourself. I try to write 5 minutes every day, or I don't try. I write 5 minutes lyrics every day. I try to mix it up, so I write at different times at the day, sometimes in the morning, sometimes in the late evening, sometimes at night, sometimes, yeah. I try to mix it up. And when I'm really good, I also try to do it at different locations because new is inspiration. So at different times a day and at different spots, locations. It's just extremely good for me. And then of course I copy paste the lyrics into my like yearly lyric document and I use it for actually writing lyrics. That's actually how I write lyrics for my live from scratch sessions. And it's just so cool to just go back and just read what I do and use it in some way. And it's always much better than I imagine when I write it. And that's one of the main reasons to why you need to use it for lyrics, to actually learn what you're doing, to understand the powers of you writing lyrics. Another really cool way to write 5-minute lyrics is to implement it into your songwriting process. So you will have like a lot of small 5-minute breaks. I really like to start with 5 minutes writing because when I start writing, then my brain, my creativity, creator, something, starts to think, starts to imagine things, and without like me noticing, putting stuff together. And then like the more I do it, then the easier it gets, because while I like then do like some chord progressions or some melodies, then like without me noticing it, I'm writing lyrics in my head. So like after you've written some chord progressions, take 5 minutes where you just write. You can sit down on the couch or like go outside, but like just take these 5 minute small breaks where you write some lyrics when you're making the music. I do it in the creator sessions, and it's so extremely nice, because then when you're like getting to the stage where you need lyrics, then you have a bunch of lyrics, and it's like it's not stressful anymore to write the lyrics. 5 minutes. There are these two buttons, which is also extremely important for how I write, which add lines and remove lines, because when I write, I don't use new line. I just use comma. So I write something, I'm so lucky, comma, and fix my mistakes. I'm so lucky, comma. Because when I start to make new lines, then I start to judge more. I try to make it into a form, a lyric. And when I do that, I judge. So for me, it's really important to just like write in a flow without kind of reading it as a lyric, but I just read it as like keywords. What is it that I'm writing on? Read it as something that should inspire me. And then when you're done, it's really, really annoying to sit down and like new line. And that's where add lines comes in handy. And if you haven't tried to write without new lines, then try it out, because it's amazing. At first, it feels like everything you do is terrible, and that this is never gonna be a lyric, and it's shit. But that's the great part, that you can see the lyric in what you're writing. And when you like do it a couple of times, then you just like forget to try to find the lyric, and then you just write. And when you just write, you're just you. And when you're just you, this is where the magic happens. So try to write without new lines, and then add lines and remove lines. For me, this was a really big game changer. And then when you have written the lyrics, we have copy text, which is a feature suggested by Petter. So thank you, Petter. And just copy paste, not copy paste, it just copies your text, so you can paste it into your, I use Google Drives, because then I always have my lyrics no matter where I'm at. No matter if I brought my own computer or my own phone, or I always have it as long as there's internet. Extremely easy. And then we are like heading to the last function, which is when you press Command E, then this screen appears. You can like go away from it by clicking it again. This is word from the word list. And this is another web page I made. Let's go and check it out. So the word list is like a random word generator, where when you click on things, they will go to your word list. And you can like assign wrestlers. Oh, I want to do a song with the word restless. Upside seduction. Scalper, Kodak, tube. Yeah. So basically, you just select words that you think is exciting. And the cool thing is that when you have selected the words you want to use, then you just go back. And you have the words here if we just press refresh. So you have the words on your word list, and when you press the word, it will paste it into your lyrics. So you have two really cool and idea generating sites working together. I'm actually extremely proud. I made a YouTube video about my word list, but it's called 5 a day, and you can find it at ransby.biz/5. Okay, I made a mistake. It's not called 5 a day, it's called 5 men, and I like that better. So ransby.biz/5 men, and you will have this page. There's even like a saver, which saves on your own computer. So if something happens and the computer shuts down, or you like by accident close the page, it will still remember what you wrote. So hopefully this will be a help for you to write lyrics, because you have everything together in one page. I'm currently trying to like implement a translator function, but I haven't found anything free yet. So if you have like an idea to how I could implement a free translator service, then please let me know. And if you have any suggestions to how I can make this even better for you, then please let me know. Go and send me a DM on Instagram, and I will be so happy, because it's so cool to make something that someone will use. Do something that will help people. It has helped me, and I hope it can help you as well. I hope that you can use my editor, and if you like my video, if you like me, then please hit the thumbs up button and consider to subscribe to my channel. And if you want help to finish more songs, then go and check out my creator sessions, because it's just a cool service where you will write a lyric using this 5 minutes editor, and you will win. But I hope to see you. Enjoy.